Hey everybody, and welcome back to my adventures in Minecraft 1.19.4. It's been a while between episodes again, but everybody should know at this point that it's kind of hard to make videos when you work a full-time job. In the last episode, if I remember correctly, we built this beacon, or at least got enough materials to make a tier 1 beacon. I'm not sure if I had enough to make a tier 2, but all I wanted to do was just place this down and enjoy our newly obtained beacon. But as for everything else, not a lot has really changed around here. Matter of fact, I don't exactly have a plan for this episode. I tried to make one, but I decided I would just kind of rather do whatever I wanted rather than try to stick to one specific thing. I need to go mining again probably, but I don't necessarily want to do that at the same time, especially after I think all the mining I've done recently. But yeah, I'm not going to waste too much time here. I am going to go ahead and figure out where we're at. I don't need to farm because I've got plenty of bread on me right now, but I'm going to check the materials chest and see. This is what we've got to work with. But in today's episode, there's a couple things I want to try. Like, for instance, ancient debris. I really would like to get some. And turn this into a netherite sword or something. Like, I don't have enough netherite to warrant making a netherite pickaxe. Like, I don't have a mending pickaxe. So I don't really know what to do. But I should probably actually go ahead and repair these really quick. But with that said, I still there's still so much I can do. Oh, and by the way, I mentioned this recently in one of my streams. Is it might be time to maybe start looking to some other dimensions before long. But before we even think about that, there's still so much world to explore, and I think I do want to start this episode off by riding off into the sunset. I would love to ride off into the sunset. And because of my last stream, I did remember that I had my hostile mobs turned to low. And actually, I'll go ahead and turn the music up to, I don't know, maybe 50%. But, yeah. So let's use our horse and go for a little bit of a run here and see what we can find. I'm really tempted to explore the ocean some more. However, at the same time, I already explored kind of what I wanted to, and though I've considered the ocean monuments again, it's just too early. I mean, I'd like to get a trident and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't want to spend the time to grind out a trident, to be honest. Getting a trident in Java Edition is just not it. But I'm sure we'll get one eventually. So I don't think I've actually run over in this direction. Actually, yeah, I have. This is over towards the what is it? The Badlands, I think, right? Or no, that's towards the village. That I did some business at or whatever. I don't really remember. It's been so long. Heck, I don't know. We're just gonna go over it this way. And yeah, the reason I'm going exploring is because I really don't have a feel for this land very much, so I think I'm just going to make kind of a broad loop around my house and see what's going on. But I've come up with several things that I want to build in my base, most of which requires quite a bit of digging and preparation. I know that's boring, and I don't cut things out of my videos. I don't edit them. They're like one take. That's kind of my style, is showing off everything that I do in the footage. But yeah, I think most of the stuff that will require land clearing, I'm just gonna have to wait until I get a maxed out beacon. Okay, there is. Oh, I forgot I had one of these. some ruined nether portal over there. Is that a desert? I don't think... I think we... Oh, it's attached to the Badlands. Okay. I kind of have a feel for what's going on here now. I do think I've already been to a desert in this world during the sea-seeking episode. But, yeah, I need a beehive. That's one thing I've got to get. There's not really too much more going on around here. I gotta say the landscape's beautiful, though. Oh, we got lucky there. Let's see. Let's try to stay on the trees if we can. Lots of savanna, lots of dry biomes around here. Tons of bamboo. Did I? Yeah, I did have bamboo. I was gonna say, did I actually gather some? But, oh, here we go. Here's the coast. And I believe this is part of the area we sailed through during that episode. But, this over here, is this a different ruined nether portal, or is that the same one that we can see from the house? I'm curious now. Yeah, it's the same one. I can see the house now. It's loaded in. Okay, well, that was kind of a small loop, but it's something I really wanted to do. Now, onto the thing I wanted to do this episode, and that would be clearing away more of the trees that surround my house. I like having them. I'm not getting rid of all of them, but I'm going to clear off a spot, which would be to the left of the door if you're looking out from my porch. So I'm going to clear that spot off and try to build something, but we'll see how the episode goes. No promises here. Let's see, can I make this jump? My horse has a pretty bad jump. Matter of fact, this is a pretty bad horse in general, but he's still very reliable. He does his job well. Anyways, I might as well go ahead and ask my comment question of the day, and that would be, whoa. If you could add a new tameable mob to Minecraft, what would it be? And let's try to get creative here, right? Things that make sense. So you can't just be like, oh, more variety of dogs rather than just tameable wolves, you know? Like, what are some animals that you would like to see? Right? You know, this isn't what I want, but the thing that came to my head immediately was hamsters in Minecraft. I don't think that's a good idea. I will say this, though. Since we have tameable parrots, it would be cool to see regular birds. Like, we don't need a whole flock and variety of birds, but even if they're just ambient, some sort of representation of ambience, even if you can see it or not, would be really cool. So what I was saying was I want to kind of clear off this chunk here and maybe push a little bit of that dirt back, since that's so minor. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use this axe and see how far it actually gets us. And we'll go from there. But yeah, I hate doing this manual labor. It's so beneath me, but it's got to be done if I want to be able to eventually build here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, I want to make. I'm hoping that my mic sounds good, because the other day when I made a video, the audio was a little funky. I think it was fixed out when I did a stream afterwards. I think maybe I was too close, or maybe I bumped my settings around a little bit when I was moving my mic. I don't know. But hopefully everything is sounding good. Regardless, but yeah, I think we'll just maybe clear all the way back to the water here. I'm not sure. But Though I have plans for what this base will look like, or at least, older plans from when I started the series, it's still very much open to change, mainly because it hasn't been built yet, so I have no idea what problems I'm going to run into, but oh well. Such is life. I think Minecraft's a great game for people like me who just kind of sometimes have to make it up as they go. But one thing I do want to mention is I think there's a lot that I really do need to focus on before I go to the end, because I've been putting the Ender Dragon off, like, intentionally, obviously. I think it would be quite nice to have a rather developed base to come back to, if that makes any sense. So, like, post-Ender, in my typical survival worlds, it's like you're a minimalist until after you kill the dragon, because after you kill the dragon, you have all these leftover resources you can use to build up this not a sussy video if I don't yawn a bunch. You have all these leftover resources to build up a base, but that's what I'm doing differently in this world. Is I really like this idea of just building the nice base before killing the dragon. But again, it really doesn't matter. Either way, it all gets done in the end. But one thing that I've really been wanting to build in this world is this sort of ranch style thing for, like, keeping my horses in. It's kind of like a stable barn thing, and if I'm sure quite a few of you are familiar with my renovating my original Survival World series. And oh no, a witch! Slowness, you can't stop me. If you're familiar with that series, you'll know I not too terribly long ago I built a barn with a stable built into it, and I really liked that build and how it came out. Obviously, I'm not going to replicate the same structure, but that's kind of what I want, is something that can, what is that awful sound that I just heard? Something that can kind of double as that. Also, that looks a lot better. Now that it's cleared out, I can kind of picture something being here. One decision I need to make, and I need to make it soon, is what pathways I'm going to have around the base. Because, like, right off the top of my head, I want gravel. But gravel is like, I don't know. I really don't know about gravel. Because, let's say a creeper blows up on it. You're not going to get it all back. It's going to, like, sometimes... I think creeper explosions can cause it to turn to flint as well. So I'm thinking about that and just, like, what? I don't know. I need to see how close gravel is to my house, right? Because if it's not convenient to get, there's no point in using that as the main resource for a path. I meant to use this because, like, that's just stone. Oh my gosh, this is one reason we're getting rid of some trees. Please, all of you, go home. Go back to the afterlife. There's no room for you here. The show's over. But these are just, stone hills or whatever, like just extreme hills, if you're classic Minecraft. But I don't have any of those, like, gravelly hill biome things around me that I can just use. Or at least that's how it seems. Oh, there's an Enderman. I want to fight the Enderman. Bring it on. For the Ender Dragon! Oh. Oh. Dang. So that's looting 3. No wonder. No wonder. 4? You've got to be kidding me. That's amazing. I think that's the highest number you can get, right? I don't think you can get any more than 4. I don't think you can get a 5th one. I know you definitely not get 6. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, I don't even think in the bottom of this lake, it's technically, I think, an ocean biome. But at the bottom, well, there's a little bit there, but I don't think there's very much gravel down here. Not enough to, like, end up using it for my whole base. But I don't want to make just your normal cobblestone or like stone brick path around, because I already have that in my main survival world. But, you know, I just don't know if I can buckle down to the idea of using gravel, because that's one thing I want to do in this episode is start building some paths. Well, shoot, there's a bunch of gravel right there, isn't there? Huh. How about that? Gosh, I don't know. There's a lot to think about. Alright, well, anyways, I need to... Oh, I already have a spare shovel, so I'm going to actually push some of this land back. And, yeah, the structure that I kind of want to start is an actual farm. And I don't know that it's a good idea to have it here, because I kind of want it to be further back, closer to just the plains and, like, the open fields and stuff. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Oh, that new music's fading in. That's awesome. So, like, if it were me, I think the farm starting right here where this hill ends off makes the most sense, but then you just hit, you know, like, river. So, wait a minute. This could actually work. If I got rid of this here, since there's not much to dig away, that could be a really good spot, actually. That's something I could do, like, actually right now. I'm gonna hear this idea out here. Let's see, so I don't have to get all technical there, I don't think, but do I even have my flint and steel? Yeah, I do. I figured I may have burned it up or something in burning trees in a previous episode. I think I did that. I think I burned down some of the wilderness. Forgive me, Smokey the Bear. I'm just realizing how, like, all over the place my commentary is, but, like, this is just one of those episodes where you just kind of, you don't think, you just do, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's coming from me who felt a little burned out making all those episodes in a row when I started this series. So, of course, you know, I felt a little stumped in my ideas, but now I just have ideas, so... Also, it'd be cool to build something that I really like, kind of like prototyping for my my live stream series, renovating my survival world. So, yeah. By the way, if you've never checked out one of those streams, what are you doing? They're awesome. The renovating my original survival world series is really fun. It's cool that my chat likes to participate in very random and bizarre conversations while we try our best to fix up my original world that was kind of left in shambles and still is sort of in shambles. I think this is actually going to work out really well. This would be a excellent spot for, like, a barn and just farm setup, because, you know, it doesn't make sense to have that stuff, like, right next to my house. So, I don't know. I think I just came up with the episode name as well, which I think is fantastic. I love that. I don't really think about the title for one of these videos. They just kind of come to me. Obviously, they're not the most creative things ever. They're pretty straightforward, but I don't know. It's just kind of fun when it's like, there it is. That's the name for the video. Anyways, I know it's kind of tough to follow my channel right now with all the stuff going on, like, because I can only make so much stuff, I guess, while I'm working, because I'm sure people are a little confused why there's been random, like, Dragon Ball Legends videos, and then, like, always doing a Minecraft live stream, but why isn't he doing adventures in Minecraft? It's because this series just requires me to be a little bit more, I guess, focused. I have to be in the mind for commentary, and And, you know, you just have to be in a mood to want to talk, I think. Which typically I am, but when you get home from a day at work, you kind of want to go to sleep, let's be honest. So, I didn't even realize I have a gravel in my inventory. That's probably from me trying to get flint and steel for the dang, you know, trying to get flint for the flint and whatever. But usually I'm burned out, and I don't want to think about it. But, I was really feeling it today. I was off from work. I live streamed earlier today. But, yeah, it's so much easier for me to live stream just because I have people to talk to, and, I don't know. It's kind of a feel-good kind of thing, I guess. I need to go deposit some things from my inventory into this storage area, and then we're going to make a couple shovels. And, yeah, that down there is going to kind of probably be our little farm doohickey, right? So, I'm down to play with that idea. Let's go ahead and use the dirt chest. Very wonderful. Do I have a place for obsidian? I don't know, but I'm just going to tuck it in here because it just makes sense. Or was it in the random chest? No, okay. There's some flint there as well. I got to remember that. And do I have gravel hiding anywhere? I don't think so. Okay. I do have saplings though. That's pretty sick. Okay, with all of that said, let's go ahead and make a couple shovels. I think that's probably more than enough, but rather be safe than sorry. I was actually just talking about these red terracotta walls in my live stream today when somebody asked for some advice when it comes to what materials to build a house out of, and I gotta say, I really want to find more use for terracotta in my original survival world, because I think some of the colors are really fun to build with. Even though I know a lot of people are like, oh, why wouldn't you just build with concrete? You know, terracotta has like this really faded color, but I mean, that's how it is in real life. Like, clay sometimes can just have this like desaturated look, or whatever you want to say. And I really love red terracotta. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be opposed to building like an actual like classic red, like American looking barn out of the red terracotta. I'm actually not opposed to that at all. That actually sounds like really fun. Because on my live stream series, like, you know, I just kind of make things that fit into the base, and it, you know, it makes sense because, you know, I'm in a spruce forest, so my barn is reasonably made out of spruce. But in this world, I can just kind of do what I want. Like, my house is just an amalgamation of my awful mind just saying. So it's going to have a big deck, but I don't know what the house is going to look like, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know. But, yeah, I kind of like the idea. Hopefully, I keep that in the back of my mind when it actually comes time to build said barn. But we'll see. We'll see. But I don't think it will have, like, the classic, like, red and white design. It would just be a red barn with, like, some wooden supports and framing and whatnot, so. Also, if you've kept up with me recently, you know, I'm dying of allergies. I'm not crying and I'm not upset. I'm just plugged up. I'm blowing my nose really bad, which I'm trying not to do in this video because it would kind of suck to have to, like, mute myself, blow my nose. And people just be like, really? But I will have to probably in a minute because, I feel like getting ready to drip out of my nose and I don't want that to happen. You know what, I'll reward myself by getting back to the house by muting my microphone for like a millisecond, and I'll take care of myself. It's really cool that I have a beacon. That hasn't been stated enough. By the way, the path going through the house, like, this is a 5 wide staircase. Like, my path around my base is not going to be 5 wide. Okay, I think we're good now. At least for the rest of the video. My My base looks kind of funny right now with this whole thing going on. I'm glad I dug all that away because it's nice to be able to see straight back rather than just looking at this ugly hill. But, oh, a baby zombie just about got me. I heard that. But, anyways, yeah, the path is not going to be 5 blocks wide. It's going to be just 3. Sorry to disappoint anybody who would just so happen to be disappointed by that fact. Alright. Also, I would be very surprised if you guys end up seeing some more Dragon Ball Legends stuff on the channel, because the 4th year anniversary for that game is, or sorry, not the 4th, the 5th. Oh my gosh. Time flies when you're having fun. The 5th year anniversary is coming up, and that's when all the big things happen in the game, and obviously it's a big celebration, so you'll probably see quite a bit of that. If you're not into Dragon Ball or anything like that, you can safely skip those videos, but as May approaches, because it's like literally the end of this month going into next month is when everything will just be blowing up for that game. You can expect I will be making a lot of content to cover that, because I don't want to be a Dragon Ball Legends YouTuber. Is not what I want, but I do want to cover the game every time something I think is fun oh my gosh, my butchering the English language right now. At least my live chat is not here to make fun of me for it. But, yeah, anytime something I feel is exciting is happening in the game, or that I really like, I will make a video on it. For instance, I don't cover all the events or the story mode or anything like that. The only time I think you'll ever see me cover the story mode of that game is when something significant happens in the story mode, aka a new transformation. But besides that, yeah, I'm just want to let everybody know that that's a pretty big deal for that game and the community around it, and because I like to make videos on it occasionally, you'll see quite a bit of that. But as the anniversary wraps up, you can pretty much guarantee you won't see many videos until we hit probably like Thanksgiving, because that's when the Legends Festival will begin. So there you go. But I've been having a lot of fun with the characters in the game right now. So yeah. Hopefully I get better at making those videos. They're easier for me to make because literally I'm just commentating about what I'm doing. Whereas in my Minecraft videos, I think it would be pretty lame if I was constantly updating you on what I'm building. Like, yeah, I'm just actively getting rid of these dirt blocks, you know, like in Legends I can talk about the character and their stats and what team I'm running them on. This probably doesn't make a lot of sense because people are like, the point in commentating is to talk about what you're doing, but when I play Minecraft, I like to talk about just anything. Same thing when I'm live. But yeah, that's coming up, and if you're excited, cool. If you're not, I totally understand. Not for everybody, but yeah, I couldn't be any more excited. It's just bizarre. I saw some people hyping that up online. They're like, "Oh my gosh, it's almost here." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's been a year already." It feels like the Legends anniversary just happened. Like the 4th year anniversary just happened like 2 months ago. I don't know. It's been crazy. But I'm a big Dragon Ball dork, so I'm gonna stay on the hype train, I guess. Also, I have not paid attention. I don't know if the manga has come back since they've been doing the like Dragon Ball superhero mini series. Like I know they're covering that in the manga. But you know, I kind of stepped away from that so I could kind of chill, because the manga went on hiatus for a little bit after the end of the Granola arc, so I gotta hop back on that train before long. But You know, the word today for me is butt. Like, usually I'm an person, but today I'm a butt person. Anywho, yeah, that spot there is ready to go, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure that's, like, all the space I need, but, I might do some dimensions, like, kind of figure out how big I want this thing to be, and see if that's exactly where I want it to be. B. Also, don't know how much of a use I have for... Oh my gosh, I don't have any more room for dirt. Brand new dirt chest. Let's go. I don't know how much use I'll have for a bee farm, but I think it would be a good idea to have bees, right? Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to have them. I don't know, I could go either way. I don't necessarily use the honey blocks and things, or at least regularly. That is the wrong way. I still have been doing that. But let's go ahead and grab another shovel. And I'm going to go and get this started really quick, just because I need to. This is what it will look like here. Okay, well, I'm out, but you get the idea, right? Like, oh, that's gonna bother me if I don't organize it like that. There we go. I'll get more gravel from in there in a minute, but yeah, big long path running off with branches off to the different components of the base. But like I said, I'm not going for like a super base kind of thing. This is just like my little homestead, if you will. So that's the plan, I guess. I guess we'll go ahead and pick up this dirt. You never know when you're gonna have to go level something out or whatever the case may be. And good. All right. So I'm gonna use torches here because I believe this is lined up with the front door. So if we just do this is the path. This represents the 3 wide path. Because I don't want to build too close to the path, and I don't want to build too far away. Man, how could I orient this barn, though? That's the question. That is the question we need to ask ourselves. Another question I need to be asking myself is, I'm going to have to build a bridge over this at some point, but what that bridge will look like, I have no idea. I can pretty safely say all this over here will probably be farmland for crops, I imagine. Unless I do it, like, right in this spot of land, but I don't know about that. I think we'll get back to that thought. Let's grab some gravel. Let's grab some gravel. Gravel grabber. Alright, please, not very much flint. Please, the one time I don't need flint, I'm getting all the flint. Oh my lord. Please, stop this madness. 5? Really? I don't know what the drop rate for flint is, but it's not like it's stupid uncommon, but at the same time it's like, why am I getting so much? I'm not gonna bother grabbing this stuff on the floor yet. I don't think I need that much gravel for today. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought I only had 26 there for a sec, and I was gonna say, Yeah, that's not cool. Alright. Just gonna build right under this because this is not the permanent spot for the beacon. Still kind of want to make an island in the pond and have it in the middle. I think that would be super awesome. Man, we're gonna have to go to an ancient city soon because not having Swift Sneak is like killing me. It does kind of suck. Alright, that's gonna be more than enough for a little sample of a little walkway. And, alright, so we used like well over a stack there. I'm kind of liking that. I think the gravel will look good for this little like homestead looking base that we're going for. I think I might put some fence posts, like some oak fence with lanterns on it to light up the path at some point, so. Yeah. Let's sleep again. Again. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. 1 second here. Alright. Alright, I'm torn. I'm really torn. I think the barn will certainly go there. I just don't know if I want the door to be facing this way or the barn to be facing long ways that way, if that makes any sense. I'm not entirely for sure. Oh my gosh, classic Minecraft music makes me just want to cry sometimes, you know? This is just instantly, like, that snapped me back to like 2012. Ugh. 2013 or whenever I started playing this game. Ooh, there we go. And I need to get rid of this grass because it's like obstructing my vision. It's about time we mowed the dang lawn. Alright. That is looking better. Alright, besides the flowers, which I kind of want to leave right now. Oh, yeah. You know, now that I think about it, like, I do kind of want the farm to be close, so it's, like, within, like, render distance, so the crops are, in fact, growing, but I don't know. Well, actually, that's not really a bad idea by any means, because I could just make like a little water canal that comes through here and will irrigate the entire farm. That's actually kind of a really cool idea. In my live stream series, that's how I have everything set up there. Like, water flows down into my farm. We'll go ahead and set all these trees to burn up. Hopefully not take my whole forest with it, but when that opens up, I kind of want to give that a shot. I think that is gonna be it. Now that it's opening up, I can absolutely see that happening. Just a little farm. It doesn't have to be big, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging that idea. All right. Well, I'm not gonna let this episode go on forever. So, with that said, I believe in the next one I'm going to be building a proper farm instead of that little crappy one I've got going on there. I'm going to build a farm here, and it sounds kind of relaxing. So, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, even though it was a little all over the place. I still had fun making it, and yeah, farm there, barn, stables, and pasture there. Kind of sounds like the base is coming together. At least this side of it. This side is, it's a work in progress, okay? But yeah, with all that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.